Welcome in, everybody. This is the Summer Road Trip Open Round 1, Group 6, coming at you live with a great lobby tonight, man. Apes Flying Poo in yellow. Bradomite, proud member of the Philadelphia Freedom PRT League team, playing as red. Zango, screen sharing for us. We love him for that. Playing as orange. XC Dude 96, the Chad, playing as green. Jax Wild, the reigning PRT champion for last season, playing as white, and Horace Boy, the PRT Rookie of the Year last year, playing as blue. This is the Summer Road Trip Open, so a little bit different than last year's. Each round comes with a different win stipulation. So you can win any game the normal way you would win a game. These are 70% win condition games. And this is progressive cards on Boha's Fortress. But there is another mode that we call Kingslayer. So at the beginning of any player's turn, not counting their own troops at all, whatever other player has the most troops on the board, if they kill that player, the king at the time, they automatically win. So it adds a little wrinkle to the game, right? You have to protect the people to an extent a little differently if you don't want them to get killed. So far, we've only had one Kingslayer win, I believe, out of the first 4 5 groups. So it's not going to happen too often, but when it does, it's pretty exciting. But let me zoom in on the map a little more if I can. That's not the map. That's the scoreboard. Hold on. There it is. I guess good zoom. It's a good zoom in. All right. So that being said, Kingslayer mode is active, so players will have to adjust to that a little bit. Something a little different to try, right? We did see Jax line up a bonus turn 1. We saw Zango grab a bonus turn 1. Very weak hold on it. I know Chad is not a big fan of bonus in prog games. Boha's Fortress is generally a bonus map, no matter the settings. I've seen it played without very, very few times. Um, I know he's tempted to break here, just knowing how Chad thinks. Um, not sure what he's lining up. Perhaps he wants red to move and yellow to move out. I think he's trying to get this back hallway here, this back alley. There's the bonuses. So Chad's trying to get the +5 around the back end of the board here. Zango has a +4. Jax will have a +4 next turn. Blue, Horse Boy puts up in the top bonus for a +3. That's going to take a couple turns to get. Red probably moves out. He's got 2 1s to hit. He adds a couple troops and moves out if he wants to. We'll see. I'm not sure what red does here. Red has a pretty good play. Bradomite for the +3 here off the center of the board. Yeah, pretty clear bonus for Bradomite. Oh, Bradomite rolls out for Horseboy completely. Loses all his troops on the first roll against a 1. Yikes. And the big thing is, like, if he could at least got out here with a 2, then he could add to it next turn and have a position up here. Now he's going to lose all this, and he's got a 2 here he can bring up, but looks like yellow might smash it. Does he smash it? He does. Ooh, Apes goes smash crazy. Just goes right into Bradomite's 2. Doesn't give him a chance to get it out. And he'll grab that bonus next turn. That's a +5, folks. If he's able to get Zango's 3 out of his way. Oh, it's a +4. Sorry. I over exaggerated. It's a +4, not a +5. So as of now, Bradomite's holding a +3. Zango's holding a +4. Jax on the verge of getting a +4 this turn. Horseboy going to grab a +3. Chad's going to try to get a +5. It's going to take a couple turns. Not a great spawn for him as far as bonuses are concerned. And Apes is going to grab the +4. We don't know yet if Zango will have the 3 in there or not. He might leave it there, make him hit it. There's no real reason for him to move out of the way unless he wants to add 3 troops there and hit white 2 to get out, which he might do. He might do. Zango might also want to think about strengthening this position. He wants to have access to over here. Um, Maybe he wants to sit on the portal. Now Zango's up in the kill guard position here, so he's going to want someone to stack here, which I'm sure somebody will take advantage of. Oh, he just kills it. Okay, he doesn't even add 3 to it and move out to add those other 3 above it. He just kills it. Okay, Chad's going to hit the 1, come back. Not going to hit the 2, but he is going. He'll smash both the 2 and the 3 next turn if he has to. Horseboy with a lot of 2s around the board. In fact, he's got nothing but 2s. He's got 2 here, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Nothing but 2s. All right, so Bradamite held the bonus. He's going to move out of Chad's way. He's going to go sit on the portal, possibly fortify into the kill guard position on Chad here. Okay, he does. So now Chad's going to get kill guarded by Bradamite. This is good because Bradamite's after him in turn order, and so if Chad stays a little weak, it's good for him to have somebody guarding him in here. Apes also moves out of Chad's bonus, so very nice of them to do that. Um, my guess would be Chad hits the 2 here, hits the 1, leaves enough to hit this 1, hits it. No, he'll hit the 2, hit the 1, hit the 1, leave enough to guard here, and then put a few troops over here too. I'll have a little 3-point guard on his bonus. Again, this is progressive, but we are seeing bonuses being taken because Boho's Fortress is just very bonus heavy. And these are fun settings with the Kingslayer mode. Um, with all the bonuses being held, you get a lot of back and forth of who's in the troop lead. So as of right now, um, the troop lead is Jax. He's got 31 troops. Zango behind him at 29. Now, at the start of this turn, Jax would be considered the king for Zango's turn here because he has the most troops of anyone on the board. So if Zango were to somehow kill Jax right now, he would automatically win. That is how the Kingslayer mode works. All right, there's the old 3-point guard for Chad, like we said. Okay, so Horseboy's up. Again, Jack's still the lead troop-wise. Jax is king right now. Now, remember, you can win via 70% still on this, which without bonuses, I believe is, let's take a look, 46. So 46 territories to win via 70%. All right, so Apes holds the +4. Not a lot of board position for him. He does come through the portal, so he does have something. Okay, he's going to guard Bradamite? Yeah, he does. Okay, he guards Bradamite. Bradamite wanted to be kill guarded. He moved out of that position specifically so someone could guard him. That would have been hilarious if Apes knocked him out of there. All right, so Jax is the king as we speak. His king right now, actually, Zango's the troop lead for Jax right now. Jax being first in turn order and having the most troops is dangerous for everyone else because if you have the most troops outside of Jax, he could kill you for that win. All right, Zango takes a card, passes it on to young Chad, holds the bonus for the first time. catching up in troops is young Chad. Um, so now you're just gonna see it play out like a prog roll dom game for a little bit. They're just gonna be lining up kills. Most likely, no one makes a 70 run here. Um, without a first taking a bounty. It's just a very cluttered board. Obviously, you can tell from looking at it, it's not going to be an easy run ever. All right, so start a horse boy's turn. Jax is still the troop leader. All right, so Bradamite guarding his bonus strong, keep the 10 on the portal here. Um, has a position over here. Not much else other than the being kill guarded here. His natural enemy is apes, obviously. His natural uh, bounty target. And with the portal access, he does have okay lines on apes. Pretty good, actually. He can come to the portal, clean up this, come this way, clean up that. This cleans up that. Just he has to buster a four to get actually he's got the four here to come and get that. Solid lines for Braidemite on apes. I do like that. And being later in turn order, he should have a okay, Jax does what he should have done here. And he moves out one territory from his bonus, and that actually still guards his bonus, but also guards the map, cuts it off from 70 runs and kills for people. That is a very good position to hold and guard on this map. I just would love to see the reaction from Braidemite or Zango if Jax or Apes took out their kill guards. Just that would be hilarious. Anyway, Zango, oh, he's going to hit out there to get a card. He's going to leave the 7 out. I do, again, doing just what Jax did. He gives him an extra territory, still guards his bonus, and he gets the guard 70 run by clogging up the pathing, blocking access to further territories. All right, so young Chad is up. He's got 41 troops. So interesting at this moment, beginning of his turn, Zango and Jax are tied with the troop lead. Well, what this means is that there is no official king because they're tied. So there's not one king. So in this case, unfortunately, Chad would not be allowed to win via Kingslayer mode. There has to be one individual king at the start of the turn for that player to hit and kill if they want to win via the Kingslayer. Oh, Chad's giving up his portal stack behind the orange 7. Interesting. Why did he do that? I mean, it's not exactly hard to hit. It's on a portal, but if for some reason he ever has a chance to kill Jax, he's gonna have to go through someone else's stack that's sitting there, I bet. All right, Horus Boys turn. Takes card and passes. Bradamite on 36 troops. Currently, Zango on 42 troops is the king of the board. Again, we're not going to see anyone try to kill anyone for a couple trades here. We're not even at first trade yet. Um, back to Jax. Currently, no Kingslayer for him. There is a tie for troop lead that he could hit between Zango and Chad. All right, so Jack's just gonna take a card. He gets a 4 trade. Not much you can do with that. Yeah, I do worry for apes at the end of the second trade cycle. Um, Brady might have a strong enough of a trade to kill him. The problem is he does have to bash through a 9 or 8 over here now to get ape 7, which is not ideal, but otherwise he's got good lines. Okay. All right. 10 trade from Horse Boy. Adds 4 to the bonus. Adds 1 down south. Where's he get his card? Middle of the board, yeah. Good solid 13 stack in the bottom there on the portal. Gonna get a card in the middle. He's also got this 2 here. That's kind of being double kill guarded by Jacks and Apes. Okay, Bradamite with the 12 trade. Gonna add most of the troops to his stack on the portal in his bonus. Got a nice 25 stack there. Gonna get a card in the courtyard and move back to his guard position. Apes flying poo. Adds to his kill guard of Bradamite. Adds 11 right in the middle. Just a big old stacker. +5 on the right. A few in his bonus. And he will grab a card. Looks like he's got a little bit of a card share back there with young Chad. All right, so everyone's traded in once. I don't think anyone trades on 3 here, even if they had it. Maybe an Apes if he felt like Bradamite was on him, or maybe Jax could get to him. Yeah, Jax might have a chance to get to him next turn. Hear me out. So Jax has him here, obviously. Pop, pop. Has him here, pop. He's got to add a lot, but he has him. He's got a 4 here. He's also got a 7 here lined up. So, yeah, I mean, Apes is pretty vulnerable. It's pretty vulnerable to Jax because of Jax's guard on him here. Chad has a guard on him here too as well. I don't know if he has access to apes. Okay, yep, he's got 17 to 18 here. He's got the 6 here to add to. He can come through here. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. We could possibly. I don't think Jax could kill apes next turn because he's not going to get a big enough trade. We could see Chad try it. Those are the only 2 I could see trying it though because of that guard in the bottom right, that middle, like the middle of the right side. All right, what other lines do we see here? That being said, Zango and Bradamite will be very hard to kill because of those guards that are being held on them. About a horse boy. What we got here? Again, horse boy is 2 is being guarded by both apes and jacks. So that leaves Chad, who is, I wouldn't say he's vulnerable. Chad's a little vulnerable to having, if he doesn't have a trade on 4. If others start trading, Bradamite could possibly kill him. Um, would be tough for Horus because he'd have to go through a Bradamite 14 or a Jax 12 to get to Chad on the right. Ape saying he wants to move up. Did he mean to roll that? What's Ape's doing? Oh, okay. Ape's is rolling down his stack. What does that mean, folks? Well, what it means is 1, he's not in the troop lead, so he can't be killed for the automatic win. But it also means Zango and Chad are tied for the troop lead, according to Jax here. So Jax has no Kingslayer mode to go for right now. I don't even know that he could. Okay, Jack's gonna pretty much add to his one big stack on his portal. Has a few on his guard and 8 up top. But he does trade. Zango also following up with a trade. He is the troop leader now, 94 troops. Um, does he have a chance killing anybody here? We could see possibly a kill on. He'd have to hit too much to kill apes, right? Yeah. All right. What does Chad do? Chad with lines on apes, right? He's got enough of a line. He could do it. He could do it. And here we go, folks. The kill attempt on apes is active, and it looks like he's going to get the kill. Question is, how does he follow it up? Can he kill Bradomite? Can he kill Bradomite? Uh, could be tough. You have to go through the portal and then hit through Zango 8. Okay, yeah, well, he's putting a lot of troops there. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going for the kill. He does. Oh, going for the 70. I don't know, man. Timer's running. Timer's running. No, time is out. That was a risky run for Chad. I don't know if I agree with that play. Um, Zango, yes, bruh. Yeah, wait. If he could have started the run as soon as he killed him, then yes. But he placed his troops, and it took a little too long. So they're going to hit Chad down a bit, and he is going to be weakened. Bradomite is also weakened now because of it, so probably doesn't. Well, he might be able to kill the horse boy actually. 16, 9, 10. He's got a lot of splitting to do off his 7 stack here. Okay, he's not going to break. He's not going to kill horse boy, but he is going to hit some stuff. I mean, he is. Oh, he's going to kill horse boy. Okay. He's going to set up for the 70 run. Oh, he's going to have a 13v10. He rolls a 10 first. I like that play, just to be safe. Going to get 45 troops. If he places them correctly and starts moving, he can get it. Good dice on that, huh? And there you go, folks. Bradomite pulling out the win with game 1. All right, so on to game 2. This map's a little more open than the last one. Um, it can be a bonus game. I've seen it played with and without this week. Let me adjust the screen as best as I can for the viewing. It's a wide map for sure. It's probably the best I can do here. I'm going to hide any numbers, but UI is a little light. The numbers are very small, and Zango screen here. All right, so apes first in turn order in this one. Again, it is progressive cards. Bradomite grabs a +5 turn one. Holy shit. Um, we'll see how that holds. Should hold. Zango is now going to desperately try to get a bonus himself. Okay, looks like he's going to go for that +5 in the middle. I believe that is a +5. Yeah, +5 in the middle of the board here. He's going for this one. Chad's going to take the +3 here. Again, Bradomite grabs +5, turn one. Apes, I'm not sure. Did he try to line anything up? I didn't see his turn too well. It doesn't look like he's lined up for anything in particular. Although he's got a 5 in here. He's got some stuff here he can maybe hit down. So he might end up going for this +5 across the middle bottom here. All right, what does Jax do here? He's going to want to get a bonus. He's got a bonus play for the +3 in the bottom right here. Oh, is he going to go for +5 here? Gonna go all out for it? Looks like Apes has a couple threes in there though. I'll have to see what Apes does, where he pivots to. Okay, what does Horus do? He's gonna grab that bonus up top. Yeah, he's already got troops in there. Great dice, great dice, great dice. Wow, Apes is not feeling too good about his chances here. Yeah, very good dice for Horus Boy there. He's gonna have that +5 up there in the top. Oh, Apes does not get that roll. So Apes is gonna do a slow island grab here. Probably sees that as his only play. I think he could have went for this +5 here though. He could have added here, pop, 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 pop these. I don't know. He might have had a better play at that middle long bonus. Brady might kind of give himself a presence in the left side island there. Okay, Zango easily gets the +5 turn two here. Okay, Chad held the +3. Um, where does he go from here? I would maybe add some troops here so he has access to this bonus. Can add here actually. He's gonna go for a second bonus? No way. Hmm, that would be interesting. He's only got a +3 compared to some +5s around the board. So he could possibly upgrade to a +4. Hope to hold both, but be okay with the +3 getting broken maybe. All right, so Horse Boy holds the +5, and he's got an easy follow-up bonus here. I don't know uh, what he plans on doing here. Does he plan on taking a second bonus? Be a little greedy, but you never know. He could hold it. Oh, he rolls his troops out for apes. Wow. All right, so beginning of turn three here, Horse in the troop lead with 32, followed up by 26, 27 for Chad, 26 for Jax. Apes does get the bonus on his third turn here. It's a +5. That'll help him out mightily. Brady Mite sitting on 34 troops, the new troop leader, adding twos around the board. Okay, Brady Mite still in the troop lead here. Zango really taking his time here. Not sure exactly what he wants to do. Let's see, he's going to move right. I had a feeling he might. Oh, he comes back through the portal. Okay. Thought he might leave a position over there. So it looks like Jax is going to try to upgrade to a +6 on his turn. Chad is, what is he doing? Okay, Chad moves out of that right side bonus. Perhaps Bradamite tries to follow up, or Horus, or somebody. Jax takes a +6. I'm sure he's more than willing to have his +3 get broken if that be the case. All right, so 70% on this map, guys. That's going to be, without blizzards, 52 territories for the 70. Okay, so we did see Brady might add to that bonus. So Horse cannot take it without rolling what I believe is a 6, although the UI is so small on this map, it's hard to tell. Apes holds his bonus, and he's right back up there with the leaders of the board, even though it took him 3 turns to get that +5. All right, let's see. He takes a card. Going to combine his fives there, or maybe not. Nope. Plans on moving one another way, I guess. Bradamite holding his bonus is turn one. I thought maybe he'd move his 5 up. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That gives him a 9 territory hold to start into any kind of 70% play. Okay, Bradamite, the troop leader right now. He's the king on the board. Zango could kill him for the win. Obviously, he doesn't have enough troops yet. Yeah, Mitch is in the chat. Yeah, I agree with Mitch. This is a tough map to show with how small the UI is. The numbers are very hard to read. All right, so young Chad's turn. Does he take a second bonus? No, he can't because Brady Mike's 5 is blocking it. Um, it looks like he wants a second bonus somewhere. No, he's just going to keep his original bonus and just big stack it in the middle here, I guess. Is that the play we're going with? All right, so Jack's now sitting on a +6. Still second in troops. The Bradamite's 40. And things have really settled in here. I don't think we're going to see much action until second set of trades now at this point. Unless somebody thinks they can run the 70 early, or perhaps slay a king. And if Mitch is still in the chat, maybe he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we've only seen one Kingslayer win so far in the first 5 groups. This being group 6 now. I believe that was Hudson Hornet. Again, one Kingslayer so far. Okay, Apes makes a move to move up across the board a little bit. Wants to have a little more access. Oh, no, moves his whole stack up there. Even fortifies his troops up there. Maybe he sees something that we don't. Okay, Bradamite. 48 troops. Again, troop leader. Apes is second with 42. Oh, we have a tie for second now with Zango and Apes at 42. All right, so who is in the lead? It is Bradamite. Does Chad have a trade on 4? If so, can he kill Bradamite? Can he kill the king? He cannot. He is going to take a second bonus now, though. So now he's got a +7. The question is, do they let him hold both? Obviously, he would prefer if he does get broken to have the +3 broken. But we'll see what happens. Okay, Jack's holding a +6. Bradamite's still the troop leader, though. All right, now 8 troops for Horse Boy. All right, so we're going to see the first set of trades here. Apes traded early, but he was first to trade anyway, so not big difference there. Players taking their time here. Jax is known for taking a lot of his turn anyway, but I think we're seeing some counting happening before players are taking their full turns. Again, 52 territories for the 70%. Okay, Bradamite, 56 troops, currently in the lead. Could kill Apes here if he had the means to win the game. Let's see it. I think he's going to do it. Is he going to do it? It would be very fun to see a Kingslayer win here. I don't know if he has the juice. Yeah, I don't think he has the juice for it. Clean up everything on the left side there. He just doesn't have quite enough. This is one trade later. Easily gets it done. Okay, so Bradamite now in the troop lead still, even after Zango traded. Let's see. Zango gonna get a card and chill. I'll say this: if Bradamite has a trade on 3, this might be a game over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Bradamite has a trade on 3, it is game over. Okay. Horse boy on 69 troops. Yeah, this might be game here. Brady might try to kill horse boy. Yeah. So Horseboy gonna tie. This is a brilliant play by Horseboy. In the case that Brady might has a trade on three, what he just did was brilliant. He tied him and Jax for the lead, which means there is no king right now. Because in order for there to be a king, there has to be one individual troop leader outside of your own troops if it's your turn. Very well played by Horseboy, though Apes just hit Jax down. So all for naught, unfortunately for Horseboy. Very good play. Apes ruined it, but he doesn't. Brady Might doesn't have a trade on three anyway, so not gonna go for it. Not gonna do it. Zango. Does he have a trade on three, maybe? I don't know that. Have enough. Well, maybe. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think next trade might win this game. I don't know about Aves. Aves is pretty low though. He's pretty far behind. Any next trade besides Apes, I think might win this game. All right, so young Chad takes a card and passes. Okay, so I think Zango is afraid of Horse Boy killing him, perhaps, or maybe it's Jax. Okay, Jax or Zango just had a little mini seizure there. Um, Horse Boy, does he have a trade? Oh, Horseboy and Jax tied for the lead again. Um, so Horseboy will be careful to not hit white and try not to lose the troop as well. Doesn't lose any troops, but now Apes has to be careful, unless he has a trade, to not hit white or blue. If he hits white or blue, then that sets one of them up to be killed. Okay, no trade for Apes. Sadly, it means he's probably a dead man. Yeah, he did. Brady might have a trade. Uh-oh. I don't think Brady might has a trade here, guys, because he has easy lines on Apes, and he is not going. He's also now the troop leader without having traded in, which is a tough position to be in. Oh, he hits Zango down. Nope, he's just going to go ahead and nope, he's going to tie Horseboy for the troop lead here. So Zango cannot kill the king right now. There is no king. Zango does have 69 troops. So interesting what we're seeing unfolding with the Kingslayer mode, right? Your players are purposely suiciding a few troops here or there to make it so that the next player cannot king make, or excuse me, king slay. Slaying the king. Okay, Zango does trade. He is in the troop lead, 89 troops. Can't hit enough troops down to, he wouldn't want to hit 12 troops down. So Zango is the king right now. Can Chad make the kill? Does Chad not have a trade? I don't think Chad has a trade because I think if he did, he would kill Zango here. Interesting. So Apes, Bradomite, and Chad all going to 5. Right now, Zango is the troop lead. So if Jax does have a trade and he can kill Zango, it would give him the victory. I'm not sure how if they could have guarded Zango at all somehow. Yeah, Zango may have what he wanted to do probably was again, this is hindsight. These turns over, come to hit here, and then he's guarded by red, and green moves up and guards him too. So sound looks like Jax either isn't trading or doesn't have a trade. Could still trade. Just thinking about what he wants to do with him later on. Yeah, top left of the map. Feliz is in the chat saying, yeah, let me try to get that up there. Good luck reading the numbers. I'll say that. Okay, so Jax goes into this turn um, without trading, and now Taurus Boy's turn. Not going to trade either. I I guess he didn't think he had quite enough to kill Zango, I guess. I find it hard to believe, but let's see what Apes does. Apes win this game? The 25 trade? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I don't know if that was the. He's going to have harder rolls than that, I think. Yikes. Oh no. 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 He feeds the game. No, you don't have enough to go through the portal. You can't do anything. Nothing he can do from here. He's blocked in. Um, so guys, that's gonna probably be game. Bradomite's gonna kill Zango for the bounty points, then kill Apes and actually trade in, and then run the 70, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, gonna kill Apes first. Or is he not killing Apes? He's gonna kill Zango, and then he's going to run the 70, I guess. Yeah, he's got to just run the 70 here because I don't know how he gets that kill on Apes up top. Got to get moving. I think he's got enough. Yeah, he's got enough. There we go, guys. Another victory for Bradomite. Um,